Pace car gets ready to pull off, and we get ready to turn them loose for 25 laps. Green flags are in the air. And here they come across the stripe. O'Sullivan and Meg Fuller duking it out for the lead. Fuller with a great jump out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. She goes to the lead and takes Tyler Chapman with her as he is all the way up to second spot at this point. O'Sullivan working the bottom with Nick Hovey on the outside in the number 16. Fuller leads lap number 1. Chapman in second, Hovey in third. They've pretty much calmed down to a straight line with the exception of Tyler Chapman, who wants to lead early, gives it a try down on the inside. And while the bottom is open after Chapman going through, Nick Hovey working the inside of Meg Fuller right now, trying to take that second spot away. And he does out of turn 2. Hovey goes to second, Fuller back to third. O'Sullivan is fourth, and Dalton McCarthy round out the top 5. Chapman again, trying to be the star of the AZ Roofing SK Light Modifieds and win 4 in a row here at Thompson. Right now is out in front by a couple of lengths over Nick Hovey, who's running a strong second.
Across the stripe they come, 4 laps go up on the board, and Chapman leads the charge into the corner. Nick Hovey's closed into within a car length as they come off of turn number 2. Fuller third, O'Sullivan fourth. Those 4 have pulled away from the rest of the pack as they go down into 3.
Yeah, Hovey stays within striking distance. Not quite on the back bumper of Tyler Chapman, but right there, should Chapman slip up, Hovey will have a chance to take a run at him, but that doesn't happen too often to Tyler Chapman as he continues to show the way around. Here's Hovey with a peek down on the inside. Can he make the pass? They make a little contact there in 3 and 4. And he'll hang tough down on the bottom in the race for the lead.
Down into 1 and 2, they go side by side into the corner as Hovey evens up with Chapman through 1 and 2. Off the corner they come side by side for the top spot. Down into 3 and 4, Meg Fuller trying to get a run as well through the corner. Hovey slides up, they make a little bit of contact. Hovey's got the lead off of 4.
Yeah, Hovey able to make that pass on Chapman, and while the bottom is open, Meg Fuller's going to drive right down there and try to make a pass to get into second, but Hovey and Chapman stay nose to tail on the backstretch, and Chapman's going to try and make a move down on the inside, and he gets all kinds of loose in the middle of 3 and 4, and that allows Hovey the chance to scoot away.
Chapman tried to slide in underneath, couldn't get the run, got sideways, saved it, lost the spot as he slides back to third. O'Sullivan jumps up to the number 2 spot down the back straightaway. They roll back down into 3 and 4. Chapman will go back on the attack, try to get back around O'Sullivan to see if he can close back in on Hovey.
Yeah, he'll take a look down on the inside of O'Sullivan as they go across the stripe. Now Meg Fuller watches from the 4th spot in the number 2. Chapman makes the pass. O'Sullivan crosses back over, but can't quite draw alongside Chapman as Chapman's gone to second. Hovey's trying to get away and leave that safe distance between himself and Chapman as they race across the stripe to complete 10 laps of the 25-lap AZ Roofing SK Light Modified feature.
10 down, 15 to go. Chapman comfortably back to the number 2 spot as he tries to close back in on your leader down at the 3 and 4. O'Sullivan starting to feel a little bit of pressure from behind as Meg Fuller tries to close in to the Propane Plus. Number 2 as they come across 11 laps up on the board. Chapman a little bit quicker that time by than Hovey, about a 1/10 of a second as he starts to close back in on your leader as they come off of 2.
Hovey by 2.5 car lengths into turn 3. Chapman gains a little ground going into the turn, and then Hovey's able to get it back on the straightaway. And a pretty good battle for the 3rd spot, too, between John O'Sullivan and Meg Fuller. They are right together in their own race for 3rd as the leaders have pretty much checked out. Coming to the cross flags this time. Now Chapman is there on the back bumper of Hovey as they go under the cross flags halfway through the AZ Roofing SK Light Modified feature.
Down into 1 and 2 they go as the cross flags are up. We're already at that halfway point down the back straightaway. battle for the lead starting to heat up. Chapman right back to the bumper, back to the inside lane, side by side for the lead as they come off of 4.
Yeah, Chapman hanging tough down on the inside of Hovey. Hovey trying to hold him off. And Chapman trying to do it. Hovey playing a little bit of defense, but could not pinch Chapman down. And Chapman's able to make the pass and go back to the lead. So great recovery after almost losing. But wait, there's Hovey trying to make the move, and pretty much the same thing that happened to Chapman before. Got into him and got loose, and loses a bunch of time to the leader, Chapman, who's now well out in front.
Yeah, Chapman could basically coast from here if it stays under the green flag as they go down until 3 and 4. Hovey in the number 2 spot. 4, 3rd, O'Sullivan, 4th, 5th. Dalton McCarthy having a nice run inside the top 5 as they come across the stripe. 9 laps to go. Tyler Chapman opens it up. 1.6 seconds over the rest of the field down the back straightaway as he rolls back down into 3 and 4.
Pretty well spread out now. Big lead for Chapman, as we've been saying all night, going for 4 in a row. Hovey with a couple of lengths over Meg Fuller, and then a few lengths back to John O'Sullivan. Currently running in the 4th spot. 5th is Dalton McCarthy in the number 34. Then it's Schultz running 6th, and Midford in the 7th spot.
Just a few laps to go here in the AZ Roofing SK Lights. Just 7 more circuits around the top. Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park. The best battle on the racetrack right now appears to be for 2nd. Fuller just about 2 car lengths back. She had the fastest lap on the racetrack last time by, trying to get a run on the 16 of Hovey. But as they come off of turn number 4, not much time to do it. 6 laps to go as Chapman leads by 1.6 seconds. Fuller trying to close in on Hovey as they come off of 2.
Chapman, who looking to win the 2024 AZ Roofing SK Light Modified Championship, is doing it by really wheeling that thing around here, trying to pick up his 4th win, barring any mechanical issues. He just may be able to do it with only 5 laps to go.
Chapman leads the charge down into 3 and 4 right now as he circles the Thompson Speedway. He's doing it at about 20 and a half seconds. This time by a cross, 20.493. Nick Hovey a little bit quicker, about a 1/10 of a second, but he's got a long way to go and not many laps to get there if he wants to find himself in victory lane. Just 2 laps to go that time by.
Well, it could be that Chapman looks in the mirror and sees how far back Hovey is, and he's just not on it as much as he was at the beginning of the race. With 22 laps complete, he is well in charge at this point, as he remains several car lengths out in front. Meg Fuller, try as she might to get up there and race with Nick Hovey, has lost a couple of lengths to him as she races in 3rd, and 2 laps to go.
Twin sticks up in the air as they come across that time by. Craig Merriman lets the field know only 2 more circuits around. The high bakes here at Thompson trying to go 2 straight features without a caution flag. And Tyler Chapman is very comfortable out front as he comes for the white flag.
Yeah, 1 more lap for Tyler Chapman. And a good run for Nick Hovey in 2nd and Meg Fuller in 3rd. 4th is John O'Sullivan. 5th, Dalton McCarthy. 6th, Rob Schultz. And 7th is Stephen Midford in the number 3. But it's been all Tyler Chapman all season long, actually, as he makes his way down across the stripe and wins the AZ Roofing SK Light Modified feature. Nick Hovey finishes 2nd. Meg Fuller holds on for 3rd. John O'Sullivan in 4th. Dalton McCarthy 5th. Rob Schultz will be 6th.
I think he wanted to copy me there. I got into him. I almost spun it, and then 3 laps later he repeated that. So maybe don't follow me that close. But no, it was fun. Yeah, it's happy we both didn't spin out.
I know there's some people and some supporters that are helping you get out here to come home with a strong victory once again.
Yeah, I want to start with the crew for helping me out here on a Thursday. Both my mom and my dad, Rick and Robbie, all the sponsors, Chapman Farm Homes, IMC Manufacturing, Center Machines, Earthlight Solar, Backroads Smoking Barbecue, Jay Rigos, just everyone for helping out.